my sewing friends. This is Friday Sews.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen, and this is a leftover birthday balloon from my grandson's first birthday on Thanksgiving Day. And the thing that you should always do with a leftover birthday balloon is save it and breathe in the helium and speak like a munchkin. It's the most fun. No sewing has been done in this room this past week. I don't know that happens very often, but you know what? I had company. I had to clear the room out and disassemble my table, which is very easy. Everything's on wheels. You just pop the tabletop off and roll everything to where you need for it to go. So when I went to put it back together, I thought, I should measure my table and just see how wide and how long it is, because I would love to have a mat that accommodated the entire table. And I have trim that goes around the edge of the table. I have a cork base, and then I have the trim, and it's all on top of an old closet door that I found at Habitat for Humanity. And I was pretty sure that it was 36 wide, but I didn't know how long, and it's 36 by 60. And I found that by flipping it over. So I'm looking at the wrong side of the table, measured it accurately. It was really exactly 36 by 60. Went online, looked for a mat that was the size of the table, and I found one. And I found it at Joann's for an incredible deal. It's white, and I don't know that it's self-healing. It fits wonderfully on the back side of my table. So I went ahead and just left it flipped over. Anyway, so I got a new top for my table. I was also in Hobby Lobby with my daughters because they wanted to go Christmas decoration shopping, and my daughter found this sweatshirt fleece at Hobby Lobby, and it's a nice weight. Actually, this is a pretty nice fabric. And she said it would be perfect for her little boy, sweatshirt and a pair of joggers. So I thought, yeah, I can do that. So that's coming up. Speaking of plans, I have 4 of these cut out. They are chair covers. They're Santa hats. They go over a chair like this, and then on the back they have a little tassel, kind of, a Santa hat. Well, I got these at Dollar Tree, and while they will suffice, they're just not made very well. And I use things over and over and over again. So I went and got some felt, and I've cut out 4 of them. So I have those, and I got some flannel to go around the bottom for the border. And then I'm just gonna use the little pom-pom from these. And I can throw these away. These are just so cheap. I think this is felt, but oh my gosh, it's the cheapest felt I've ever seen in my life. So got these to do. These are gonna go so fast. Whip them up and be done with them. Then my daughter came out last night, and she said she'd ordered these scrunchy watch bands, but they're too big, and there are 3 of them. She said, if you want these, you can have them. They're too big for my arm, and I'm just going to order smaller ones. And I said, wait a minute, let me see that. Okay, they're just turned under and zigzagged. And it's just elastic. And I looked at her and I said, don't order new ones. I can fix that. I can just make them smaller. I mean, it's just simple. It's just turned under and stitched. I could do that. And it made me think, it's so funny to me. How many times do you do that through the course of a day? You just go, well, I can fix that. That's like my whole life is nothing but, well, I can fix that. Find something at Goodwill or thrifting, Salvation Army, and I go, oh, I don't like that, but I could fix that. Oh, I could fix that. I could make that shorter. Well, I could take the sleeves off of that, or I could put sleeves on that. I can fix this. Yeah. Broken zipper? No problem. I can fix that. It's amazing how many things that we can fix, which a lot of people who don't sew can't do that. So it is a superpower. Superpower. The only other thing I have to accomplish that is a have to is stockings for the fiance and the baby. I made all of our stockings one year, like back in the 1990s, and I embroidered everybody's name on them. And so I'm going to do the same for Wesley and Cody. So I've got to get those done. Let me move on to the question of the week, which is, are you starting holiday gifts, handmade holiday gifts? And do you have ambitious plans? Well, I do have ambitious plans, but I am not stressing out over doing them because it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. And my December is pretty much free completely. I do want to get my Christmas dress done, but beyond that, I am going to focus on handmade gifts. Yeah, I'll be making little things. I found this in the Christmas stuff, and I made this last year from a tutorial from Izzy at Dizzy Quilts and Sews. This is a mug rug, and I am shooting myself that I didn't quilt like around the Christmas tree on here, but this is so cute. And I found another one, and this is horrible. This is, oh my gosh, this is like 5th grade stitching. Oh, really, Jen? Really? And it had a candy cane on it, but you couldn't tell that, and it looked like a backwards J, and it was like, why did you do that, Jen? So I don't know if this is salvageable. I may just cut out like a little felt gingerbread man and put it on there because it's a gingerbread man print. So there's that. I have some people online that I've been watching, and I love that they have handmade gifts that are suggestions of things that you can make. First of all, Adam from Adam Sews. Adam's a good friend. He has tutorials. I think he does have a tutorial on a crossbody bag and also little zipper bags. You know, the little ones that you can put everything in. So there's him. Stephanie from Stephanie Farrell Focus, who is a Friday sewist. She made these little mesh bags with little makeup remover pads in them. So she has a tutorial on how to make the pads, but also how to make the little mesh bag, because when you're finished and you need to wash them, you can just put them in the mesh drawstring bag, pull it shut, and throw it in the laundry. Isn't that a great idea? And I have a couple of girls that I know spend time washing their faces at night. They didn't learn that from me, sadly. And then I love Nikki from Pin Cut Sew, and she had a whole slew of things that she's done tutorials for, and a couple of them I thought, I think I want to make those for gifts. One is pillowcases, and I say that because my family is, everybody likes something different, you know. They're very Disney, they love The Office, they love, I don't know, a couple of other TV shows, you know, stuff like that, Star Wars. So it would be very easy to find the licensed fabrics and just make a pillowcase for them, because that's kind of fun. So I really think they might like that. Everybody wants a bowl cozy. I'm not making any more of these. No. Well, of course, it's the gift that everybody wanted. And so I'm gonna go back and make some of those. And then I think I might want to do the coffee sleeve or the glass, like a jar cozy from Pin Cut Sew. My water bottle is always sweating, and I just think it's a good idea to be able to have like either a cozy that it goes down into or just a sleeve. And I drink a lot of coffee anyway, so having a coffee sleeve would be nice. Everything else in December is icing on the cake. I am not going to stress. I am, you know, I have a list of little handmade gifts that I'm thinking about, but for the most part, yeah, no. Before I stop talking about that, let me also add car trash bags are one of the items on my list. And here's the thing about that. Often the tutorials that you get will have like a Velcro closure, and they'll say, you can easily put this on the back of your headrest. Okay, I don't know about you, but when I get into the back seat, I do not want trash in front of me, like right at eye level. So what I did with mine is, there are two ways you can do this. You can take the handle, for your trash bag, and you can, if your car allows for this, mine has a console that you just lift up, and it's like a box that you can put stuff in. So I lifted up the console lid, slid the handle around it, put the console lid back down, and now that bag hangs on the floor between the two seats. I would much rather it be on the floor than in somebody's face. The other thing you can do, and we did this for a long time, is take the handle and wrap it around, just run it over the seat belt, like where the seat belt on the left side sticks up, and then, you know, the belt comes and latches in. So on this, you just wrap your handle around and pull it towards the back, and there you go. So I think I would like to do that for my kids, because every time I get in their cars, they don't have anywhere to put trash. I hate that. I want to throw things away where they're supposed to be thrown away. Okay, anyway, that's all the gifts. See this magnificent advent calendar? This was sent to me by Maddie from FRIDAYSEWS, and it is fantastic. It's quilted with this, I think she called it grass cloth, and then it has leather ornaments on it because she is a leather crafter and has a company called Inspired Leather. It has a website and a whole thing. She does so many things. And she's in my Sewing Sisters group. So what we did was drew names and decided to make an advent calendar and send it off to one of the Sewing Sisters, whoever's name you drew. I got this in the mail from Maddie, and so today's December 1st. Let me open December 1st's day. Also, she has a tutorial on this. Oh, a little patch. It says, sew more, worry less. And it has a tomato. I love that. I am partial to tomato pincushions, even though I love the magnetic ones, and I use them all the time, but I don't know, my first one was a tomato. It's kind of, you know, nostalgic, I guess. Maddie has a tutorial for this, and I'm going to link that in the description below and also in the cards up here. So that little eye, that will take you to her tutorial. I'm going to leave you with just a few things. First of all, there's a new hashtag called FRIDAYSEWS, so click on that. See who comes up. It's going to be great. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also leave it a thumbs up, because that tells YouTube, hey, people like watching this, and so they'll suggest it to more people, and that draws people into our community, our FRIDAYSEWS community, which is amazing. And also we have a Facebook page where you can go and just kind of hang out and be with all the other people that want to talk about sewing in general. It's called FRIDAYSEWS Central, and it's linked down in the description box, so join us over there. I'm not going to leave you with a prayer card. Instead, I'm going to say joy, joy to the world. The Lord is come. For me and those of my faith, this calendar counts down to the day that we celebrate the birth of Jesus. And I know there are all kinds of holidays that happen in December, and so if you celebrate one of those, I wish you joy in that too. For those of my faith, you know, such good news, the Lord has come. I will see you next time, and thank you so much for watching.